In this chapter, the two objectives you'll focus on are wigs and hair additions. There are many applications for wigs and hairpieces, but in general terms, a wig is designed to cover the entire head, while a hairpiece is designed to cover a specific area of the head. For as long as history has been recorded, wigs have been a part of the story. It is believed that the early Egyptians used them to protect their heads from the sun. The Romans and Greeks also wore them, depending on the fashions of the moment. Later, in the Elizabethan era, the aristocracy sported curled wigs generously studded with precious gems. Over time, wigs grew in complexity and height, as with this wig, which was popular at the time of the French Revolution. During the 1950s and 60s, wigs and hairpieces took a giant leap in popularity, thanks in part to the development of synthetic fibers known as monocrylics, which made mass production and lower prices possible. Actors and actresses have always worn wigs. Today, the beautiful actress Raquel Welch not only wears wigs, she has successfully endorsed a complete line of them. Wigs are available in 70 standard colors, which are displayed on a J and L ring. This is the standard hair color ring used by wig and hairpiece manufacturers. Wig construction falls into two general categories: cap and capless wigs. Cap wigs consist of an elasticized mesh fiber base to which the hair fiber is attached. Capless wigs have rows of hair wefts sewn to strips of elastic. Hair and/or synthetic fibers can be attached to the wig cap or base by hand or machine, or they can be semi-hand tied. A hand-tied wig or hairpiece is produced by actually hand-tying strands of hair into a fine meshwork foundation. Patterns are used to simulate natural growth patterns with a density of a fairly thick head of human hair. Since this process is labor-intensive and time-consuming, these wigs tend to be the most expensive. When helping your client select a wig, keep in mind that the wig's construction is significant in determining the best value in the client's price range. Capless wigs, or caps that allow the scalp to breathe, prevent excessive perspiration that may cause odors. These wigs need to be cleaned less frequently. Many wigs have flesh-colored sections designed to look like human skin. This gives a realistic look when the hair is parted or moves. Most clients, of course, desire as natural a look as possible. To perform a professional wig service for clients, it requires a selection of products, implements, and equipment. Since the majority of wig services are performed on a block, safety concerns are somewhat minimized. Discretion is key in wig consultation, so make the client feel comfortable and safe, and be prepared to be sympathetic and emotionally supportive. Wigs may be custom-made or ready to wear. Services include wig measurement and fitting, instructions on how to put on a wig, as well as blocking, cleaning, cutting, coloring, and styling wigs. The comfort of any wig depends on proper measurements of your client's particular head size and shape. Brush the client's hair as smoothly as possible. Then measure the circumference of the head, beginning at the hairline in the middle of the forehead. Circle the entire head, running the tape just above the ears, around the back, and returning to the starting point. Measure the distance from the hairline at the center of the forehead to the nape hairline. Measure the distance from temple to temple, just above each ear over the crown of the head. Measure from just above each ear and over the occipital bone. Some manufacturers may also request that you measure the distance from ear to ear along the nape hairline and also the width of the nape hairline. It is important to teach your client the easiest way to put on a wig. She'll be more comfortable wearing it, and it will avoid frustrations. Brush the hair back from the face and up from the back hairline, then pin to secure. Longer hair can be swept up or secured in large, flat pin curls. Cover the client's hair with a fine net or wig cap to control the hair. This also helps the wig stay more securely in place. Use the tail of the comb to tuck in any stray hairs while making sure the cap does not cover the client's ears. You may use a hairpin to secure any excess fabric, flattening it to the head shape. Now place the front hairline of the wig over and slightly lower than the client's front hairline. Have the client hold the front in place while you position the wig over the sides, back, and nape. Adjust the wig perimeter to better fit the client's head shape and hairline. Many wigs are made with wire at the sideburn area for this very purpose. Wig blocking is necessary whenever the wig is cleaned or styled. Canvas-covered wig forms called wig blocks are manufactured in a variety of sizes to maintain the wig's original size. After selecting a canvas block in the correct size, cover the block with clear plastic. Then secure the plastic tightly with wig pins to protect the canvas during services. Place the wig on the canvas block and secure it with wig pins at the center front and both temples. Also secure the center and corners of the nape. You may need to do some additional cutting on a pre-cut wig, especially in the fringe and front hairline areas, so that it perfectly suits your client. Here, a notching technique is used to shorten the fringe while maintaining a soft, variegated texture. Thinning or tapering may also be performed closer to the hair ends as needed. Note that a chin strap helps hold the wig in place during this part of the service. Backcombing the front hairline of the wig can help to soften the hairline and create a more natural look. Proper fitting and styling result in a beautiful, natural look that is comfortable and easy to wear. Hairpieces are worn for coverage in specific areas or simply to create particular effects. See your textbook for more information on a variety of hairpieces and their functions. Toupees are hairpieces designed specifically to cover balding areas. Most toupee manufacturers require that the stylist submit an impression of the client's head, which requires accuracy to create. To create this impression, place a length of clear plastic wrap over the client's head from ear to ear. Twist the ends until the plastic wrap molds tightly to the head. Create an outline of the intended shape of the toupee by placing tape over the plastic parallel to and slightly beyond the area of hair loss. Make sure that the tape adheres smoothly. Now apply overlapping pieces of plastic tape within the outlined area. Then apply plastic tape in the opposite direction to make a crisscross pattern. Create a complete cap with the crisscross tape. Continue molding the tape to the head. Once the impression is complete, use a felt tip pen to indicate the exact size and shape of the toupee. Extend the line to cover the bald area. It is advisable to extend the pattern half an inch over the hairline. This ensures that the client will still be able to wear the toupee if his hairline recedes further. After identifying the crown cowlick area, carefully draw a part where one is desired and indicate the hair growth direction on either side of the part. Remove the taped form and carefully trim the excess. Tape the underside if necessary. Then clip hair samples from behind the ear and at the nape and tape them to the impression. This guides the manufacturer to blend the right color for your client. Clients who wear toupees need your continued expertise. Sculpting and blending with the client's own hair is absolutely necessary, as are regular haircut appointments to maintain correct hair length.